we're back with another episode. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's episode of The Face Off with Fleming and Fowler.
That was a really good.
Thank you. I just saw Creed, so
really
I'm really
good.
feeling like the box vibes. What's up, everybody?
We're back, y'all.
We're back like we never left, even though we took a small break, hiatus, if you will.
Absolutely.
Because, you know,
we needed that.
girls need love too.
Yeah.
We just had to sleep
Bad
and
bitches
rest.
have bad days too.
Bad bitches have bad days too.
Oh, we didn't have bad days. Well, I didn't. I had great days because I was on vacation. But anyway.
No, we just needed some time. We took some time. We are well rested.
Absolutely.
And now we're back to give you the hard hitting news.
Absolutely.
Facts. Entertainment.
How was your week this past week?
I missed you.
You did?
Yeah.
Really?
I know.
Aw.
Kind of enough for me to tell you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's it.
We're
We're sitting
bonding.
around. Work is rough. We got like a wave of neuro patients.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Okay.
strokes are tough.
I hate strokes. I love them, but I hate them.
Hey, something about us, we hate strokes. Yeah.
They just, oh God. Because they happen to such great people.
It's just when you don't know them before, you know, the time when like you have the stroke patient, it's affected their personality, and you get to a point where you're like, is this the stroke or were you a dick before?
Yeah.
Like, were you just, you know.
And it's usually 50-50.
It's a toss up.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Yeah. But, so that's what I've been dealing with. And I would rather have 5 patients that were total assists, just like flaccid mounds of meat, than to have 5 menaces patients with fucking cognitive issues.
No, give me the cognitive people.
No, because I'm bouncing back and forth all day. Like, God, it's like one person's aphasic on this end. One person doesn't know what the hell and can't motor plan on
That's
this
true.
end. One person just has like emotional swing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
It's all exhausting though.
Yeah, it is all exhausting.
Yeah.
But this was a good week. I've had a lot of people tell me like, you know what?
You're great.
You're doing good at this job. Little pat on the back with their fucking flaccid ass arm. So
Because they know you're like ready to leave
I
the
look
profession.
haggard. Yeah.
They know you're ready
Yeah.
to leave the profession.
We got pizza and popsicles this week from
Ooh,
administration.
shit. What's
That's how
happening?
you know it's
What's
rough.
coming down the chain?
Exactly.
Wow, pizza and popsicles.
But
That's
yeah,
dangerous.
I think I'm good. I finally had a weekend where I went nowhere, did nothing. I'm
What?
I didn't go out one time this weekend.
You told me you went to the movies.
Technically that was Thursday,
Okay, then that didn't count. Okay.
so it doesn't count.
Wow.
Yeah, from Friday to Saturday, I did not go out.
Did you go to your mom's house?
I did. I slept.
Okay.
For some reason, I'm very blessed to have.
Technically, your mom's house is not going out.
It's not going out. I mean, I left the house, but I didn't go out and drink.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Good. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
That's really mature of you. I want you to do that more.
And I was invited places.
What? And you
And I said no. I did. I drew a hard boundary for myself. Oh, you know what? No, I lied to you. I went and got drinks on Friday. I went to happy hour. Fuck.
You're a liar.
I did. I forgot, but it didn't count because I didn't.
How?
I didn't get to go home. I went straight from work, so it doesn't count.
Ma'am, that's usually how all your drinking escapades happen. You go straight from work.
Okay, I went to one happy hour, but I didn't go out.
How long did you stay? That is out.
Like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours max.
Who'd you go with?
My friend Steven.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
count.
It does count.
It was chill.
Man, I was ready to just like give you like a golden
I know.
star.
I was also ready to accept it.
Fake
Damn, I
news.
have short-term memory. Anyway,
Fake
took
news.
it. It was
Gotcha.
chill this weekend. I'm very proud of myself.
Well, good for you.
How was your time in Florida?
So, y'all, we had to take a break because I went to Florida and I had such an absolutely amazing
Were you a
time.
city girl?
No, I'm too old for that. No, my knees, my back, I can't do that. No, and plus my social battery runs out much quicker than it used to. But so I went home to South Florida because my grandmother turned 99 years old. Happy birthday to my grandma. And we had such a great time. We had like a big party for her and everything like that. People came in town from all over, from as north of to New York and as far west as Texas. Me anyway. So
You're really painting a picture there.
well, because all my family's on the East Coast anyway. So, but we had a really good time. I was able to see uncles, aunts, cousins who I hadn't seen in like the last year or whatever. And so, it was really amazing. Like being back, every time I'm back in Florida, like I'm reminded, to a few things. Number one, how much I miss my family. Number two, why I will not move back to Florida. But I went to Publix, got my cookies, so I was satisfied. I had to take them back, though, because the first batch I got, they were all hard.
You took them back?
Hell yeah, I took them shits back. Publix has a policy. They can't ask you, like, even if you eat half the bag.
Oh, really?
They will refund your
So you
money.
just walk back up to Publix and you're like, I picked a shit batch here.
Well, the guy gave it to me at the deli because there were none at the thing, and I was like, listen, I done flew a long way, paid a lot of money to come here.
Okay.
And he was putting them out or whatever. And so he gave me one. And I should have known better because it looked kind of dark. Because if cookies are dark, then that means that they hard. So anyway.
Just like people.
No. No.
If you look dark.
No. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. But.
Oh, I meant like, yeah, I could see how that sounded.
You're racist.
Wrong.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So,
well, Darren cut that one out.
So yeah, so I went back and I got the lighter cookies and they were soft. Anyway, but I had a great time. I was able to go to dinner with some of my old high school friends who I still talk to. Like,
damn,
it's so wonderful to like be around people who
went to high school in 1992 like you did.
Shut the fuck up. No, I was in the second grade in 1992. I graduated high school in 2002. Thank you. But shouts out to my friends Shakisha and Marcy. We had a great time just catching up on old things. It's just like you have those friends who you cannot talk for years and years, and then you get back together and it's just like pick up where you left off. And I got a chance to see my old college roommate who was basically my god sister. We're family at this point. She was my second ever roommate in like the off-campus housing at FAM. And shouts out to Jay Tanya. It was just like an old time. I mean, we talk all the time anyway, but it was just good to see her in person. And I got a chance to have brunch with my godmother and see other people, family members, friends, and stuff like that. I literally did not sit down the entire like few days that I was there.
That's exhausting.
It was exhausting. Yeah, it was. But I get the best sleep at my parents' house though. Like, isn't
that a blessing to like have grown up in a place that you can go back to and it's so comforting that you just fall asleep?
Yeah.
That is one of the biggest blessings of my life. Yeah. It's also a curse because I get nothing done at that fucking house. I fall asleep.
That's true. You're not
asleep immediately as soon as I get to my mom's.
Well, this is why too I wanted to take a break because I was like, if I have to edit and like upload stuff, I'm not going to do that at my mom's house. Like, I'm not going to do that. So I got a chance to see my nephew and he was there, and so yeah, it was just amazing. Like to be able to go home and be around family and friends. It was great. I didn't want to come back.
Oh.
Like not to Texas. I didn't want to come back to Texas.
Oh, understandable. I seldom want to come back from Texas.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to stay in Florida either, but... And no, I didn't go to the beach because I don't go to the beach. People who grew up in South Florida...
You don't go to the beach? It's probably the best part.
No. When you grew up with the beach in your backyard, like you don't want to go there as an adult anymore because it's just too much of a hassle. Because too, we used to go to the beach like religiously, like probably every weekend.
Oh my God. That sounds amazing.
No.
No?
Black people don't like the sun like that.
I love the sun.
And then too,
I want to feel my body burning.
And it was spring break too, so I'm quite sure the beach was packed.
That's true.
So, because people don't just go.
Someone just got shot in Miami. That's why they had a curfew for spring break.
I wasn't there. I was in Fort Lauderdale.
They enforced a curfew in Miami.
They did. They always do that though. That's an everyday regular Wednesday night. Like it has nothing to do with spring break, but
it gets so crazy the government has to shut you down.
Very true. But I mean, that's when they make them a lot of money though. Like it's the month of March and April is where Miami and Fort Lauderdale make a crap ton of money because it's spring break and people come down there to have fun. So, but it was great though. I was so happy to be back home. So I didn't want to come back, but I'm happy to be
glad
back.
you did.
I kind of threw my back out a little bit. I don't know what I did, but I had to call.
She was throwing that ass in a circle.
I probably was.
It'll get you every time.
I had to call my massage therapist, so he rubbed on my booty a lot yesterday. That was probably, that I hadn't had a massage hurt that bad in a minute, but it was a feel good hurt.
It's always really like good. Right when you're about to tell them maybe you should stop.
Yeah, you
and you're like you can't. No. You just got to power through.
If you could have like a camera in the little hole where my face was, like the whole time I was just like, it was horrible. Oh God, it hurt so bad. Yeah, and I could even feel like I can tell I'm bruised, but I needed it though because my SI and my
he left marks.
Oh yeah, he was straight elbows, straight like knuckles and stuff like that. So I needed that.
Knuckles.
He did. He did. And he
Nuck my booty. If you buck. Am I right?
And he complimented me on my hair.
Wow.
I was like, are we in a relationship now?
Obsessed in love.
He's obsessed with me. I can't, get him away from me. But anyway, but yeah, it was great. I think
we need a stalker. We haven't had one in a while.
That's very true.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Because we had a stalker in the very beginning, and now I don't know what happened to them. But anyway, I'm kind of glad that one's gone. But they'll probably be back after they hear this episode. Anyway, I had some really weird experiences though. I want to tell you about my trip. And we're really quickly. San Antonio Airport is probably by far the best airport you could ever fly out of.
I have been fucking saying that. San Antonio, if I could write a love letter, it would be Fiesta, the people,
The airport.
The airport. That's all I got.
I have never, and I'll say, knock on wood, I have not had an issue going out of or coming into San Antonio Airport.
Well, there's all 5 planes that fly out of there.
That is very
There's
true.
like no planes. The TSA is really my shining star.
Yes.
They are always so pleasant,
They
so
are.
sweet,
They
so
are.
helpful. I've never had an issue with TSA at the San Antonio Airport.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. Please don't count me wrong.
I know, right?
I know. And yes, the restaurants are never open when I
No.
fly out, and
Everything closed at 7.
I always see someone I fucking went to high school with. But
That's the point.
not the point. The point is
Great experience.
A1.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so I went to, flew out of San Antonio, whatever, and had a layover in Houston because why do you waste gas to go 30 minutes in the end?
I
It's
will
so
never
stupid.
understand. Did you fly Southwest?
Yeah.
That's why they do that hub shit.
It was just cheaper. And I hate it because I'm like, you literally just wasted a 40, the plane ride is only 32 minutes.
So like, we're gonna fly you 3 states in the opposite direction to fly
Exactly.
you straight back across to where you need
It
to
is
be.
so dumb. So when I go there, I have no issue or whatever, get my rental car, everything's great. As I'm coming back, there, like I have TSA pre-check. So the TSA pre-check
she's
lady was like,
fancy.
well, I just don't want to take off my shoes because then I can't tie my shoes. Anyway, because I hate taking my shoes off and I hate it. It's just a phobia thing. Anywho, so I go through I asked the lady, hey, where's the TSA line? Because the little thing was blocked off. And this is in Fort Lauderdale. I hate this airport. The lady in Fort Lauderdale, she's like, oh, you're normal. You in the regular line. I said, oh, no, bitch. I'm TSA pre-check. Thank you.
I'm a lot of things, but regular ain't one.
Thank you. Okay. So then my Southwest boarding pass never put my TSA pre-check thing on there. So I had to go back in the app, in the line, put it on there. And when it popped up, I was like, see, lady, I am not regular.
Here,
So-
bitch. Where's the VIP?
Exactly. So then I go through TSA. Then all of these employees try to come and cut in front of me, and I'm like, "Oh hell
Employees
no!"
for what?
At
For
Fort
the-
Lauderdale Airport.
Like
at
they work
5
for the
o'clock in the
airport?
morning. Yeah. And I was like, "Absolutely not! Y'all need to have a separate line." So the lady behind me, she was like, "Yeah, that's right." So I was
See,
like,
you
"Let's
always
go."
need an unsung hero,
Yes.
and that's you. Because I'm the bitch who's at the airport, and the anxiety level of
Yeah.
everyone else there freaks me out.
Really?
So I take a Xanax every time, and I'm like, we're all gonna chill. We're all gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And then I always need someone because I'm never gonna say anything.
Oh, I'm
I'm the
always
one
gonna
who's
say
like,
something.
hey, we'll get there when we get there. And I need some bitch to be like, actually, fuck this, and we all need to move through the line. I'm like, yeah, what she said.
Yeah, I'm always going to say something. And I'm just like, absolutely not. I said, first of all, y'all live here in Fort Lauderdale. I do not. So I don't care that you're late for work. You need to get to the back of the line because you're not cutting in front of me, period. So then this one dude decides he wants to put his little tray in between my 2 trays. I politely picked it up and put it right behind. I was like, absolutely not, sir. You can go to the back of the line because everybody else has planes to catch. Finally get to my gate. We board. Everything is cool. An hour into our flight to Houston, I'm asleep, right? All of a sudden, I just hear the flight attendant come on the intercom and she says,
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, is there anyone who is a medical professional who can come to the front of the plane?
so of course my eyes open and I'm like,
Absolutely
no,
not. Nope.
I'm not saying anything. No.
All I got the
No.
BLS.
All I got is BLS. Okay, I can't help you.
And that's
I'm-
like a DEF CON situation.
Listen, I need telemetry. I'm very bougie in healthcare. I need all of these things. I need ECMO. I need a perfusionist. I need everybody to be telling me exactly what's going on. I don't, but I just don't want to do all that extra stuff when I'm on vacation. So
I
anyway,
can tell you whether or not you're breathing.
yes, I can do your pulse. I can take a manual
Yeah.
blood pressure. I'm cool with all that.
I'm like, anybody got pulse ox?
But exactly, because I do not travel with that on vacation. So long story short, she asked about 4 times. So I was like, okay, if she says it a 5th time, I'm gonna go up and be like,
Also,
what's the
this
problem?
woman had asked 4 times for
She
someone,
did.
and that's
She
how you
did.
know healthcare professionals are tired.
We're tired.
Because pre-COVID, 4 years ago, you would have had to ask once, maybe
I volunteer
twice, and
training.
people were like, "Hey, what do you need? Hey, what's going on? How can I help you out?" Now they're like, "Bitch, you better be dying."
Exactly. So then I didn't know what was going on because of course I'm asleep. We're only an hour into this flight. This is a very early flight, and so these two ladies come up from the back of the plane. And I was like, oh great, awesome. They must be nurses, whatever. So there's this lady. We also left 30 minutes late because this lady and her child wanted to sit together. And the girl was like 12 years fucking old. Like I'm like, you could sit in the middle seat with a stranger. You need to learn how to adapt. Anyway, so she's literally videoing
You're on your iPad the whole time anyway.
Exactly. So she's videoing the man laying on the passed out on the plane in the front, and she's showing them to me like, "Hey, look, this is what's going on."
How do you feel about people recording shit like that?
I don't like that because that person's in a vulnerable state. It's different if it's a fight, then yes, put it on World
Yeah.
Star. But if you're passed out on a plane, don't video and take pictures. That's not.
It gives me the
that's
ick when people
so
video shit
invasive.
like that.
Yeah, I don't like people who do stuff like that either. So long story short, I think the man just ended up having like a diabetic episode. Like he was just hypoglycemic because they gave him orange juice and then he was able to stand up.
Was
at
this
one point?
heading towards or coming back?
This was coming back. It was coming back. And so then by that time, I only had a 20-minute layover in Houston, y'all. 20-minute layover, which I get it. You know, traffic control. Y'all don't have no rule and reign over that. But y'all don't need to be letting people have 20-minute layovers. That's stupid.
I will not book a flight if it has less than an hour and a half layover.
Well, I just got the cheapest flight, so it didn't matter to me what the situation.
Understandable.
Because I wasn't expecting a medical emergency.
You just weren't.
Because I actually had plenty of time had we left on time as opposed to 30 minutes late because this lady wanted to ask people, well, are you willing to give up your seat? Hell no.
Lady, when you're the last person to board, ain't no one willing to give up shit.
Absolutely not. No. So long story short, the lady, so when we get ready to land, the flight attendant says, hey, we want to make a special announcement. We're asking that everybody just be seated and allow EMS to come on and assess this patient and then take him off. Excuse me?
We're on the plane.
Listen, that medical hat went out the window. I was like, fuck this man. He is sitting down. He's fine. He got his little orange juice and Coca-Cola.
You know what he looks
fine.
like? Stable.
He looks stable to me. He finished the rest of the plane. So, of course, I stood up and the lady was like, ma'am, you need to sit down. And I was like, no, because I got 20 minutes to get to my goddamn flight. And this other black girl in the front was like, yeah, because my flight is already boarded. And I was like, yes, it's two of us. They cannot conquer us. So, long story short, I totally ignored that. I did not care. We got off the flight. There was like 7 other people that were around us that were going the same way. Thank God our flight landed at gate 44 and my next flight was leaving out of gate 45. So we just had to dart across and it had already started boarding, but I got there. Thank God. I did apologize to Jesus and ask him for forgiveness for being an asshole.
Well, that's good.
But
we are very different flyers.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like I'm going to let the world wash over me. Whatever happens, happens. It's kismet. God's on my side. I'll get there when I get there. There's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands.
Usually I'm like that, but I didn't want to get stuck in Houston. And I didn't want to have to rent another car.
It's because you just watched Swarm.
Yeah. And I just didn't want, like, first of all, when a flight happens that early in the morning, my flight left at 5:40 a.m. So I'm like, I'm trying to get back.
And what time were you getting back to San Antonio?
9.
Oh, that was the cheapest flight.
Yes,
bitch. God
absolutely.
damn.
Want to get away from Southwest? Absolutely. Hell yeah.
It's the coming back that's going to screw you.
Exactly. But the thing is, I was just like, if it's that early in the morning, I don't want to hear nobody talking. I don't want to you can put your shade up or down. I don't really care about that because I usually have on shades anyway in my hoodie because I have travel airport clothes. So I don't want to see all of that. And I don't want to hear all of this extra stuff. People's on the phone. Who the fuck are you talking to at 5 o'clock in the morning? Shut
There's
up.
also been an increase of people taking work meetings on the fucking plane.
Right.
Stop that. Stop it immediately.
It's so annoying.
This is not the time. I don't want to fucking hear that because guess what? You're never just listening. You're talking. Shh.
Right. Giving out
also,
valuable company information.
When they don't turn the lights down on the plane and it's an early morning flight and you're like in the air already, turn the fucking lights off. We're done here.
Exactly.
Over. We're trying to go back to sleep. I woke up to get on the plane. I'm going back to sleep.
And I even told the lady, I said, don't wake me up for snacks. I got my own. I'm good. Because I wear earplugs anyway because my ears pop really bad. So I always wear earplugs and I have my gummy savers. That's it. Don't touch me. Don't bother me.
Gummy savers is a good choice.
I'm not thirsty. I'm not hungry. Just leave me alone. Just wake me up when the plane lands. I'm good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
and
a very
that's normal
adventurous.
to me. The last couple of planes I've had, working in healthcare fucks you up with old people because you feel like sometimes you have to talk to them.
Yes, very true.
Okay, so
you have to be nicer to them.
Yeah, so the last couple of flights I've had,
annoying.
I've been sitting next to older people and they start a conversation and I can't fucking stop it because I feel bad.
Yeah.
So I immediately now I'm just like AirPods in, eyes closed.
Yeah, it was just I hate people. Like I really hate people.
And just no one knows how to fucking act at the airport. I don't know what it is.
They really
Y'all
don't.
need to get right.
And I'm like, I know this is not your first time flying. Like, I know you know what to do. Like, you parents with children, either do your little, TSA stuff or do your little whatever it is to upgrade your boarding position if you're flying Southwest or your seats or whatever the fuck. Like you get
to board the plane like first.
That's
basically,
what I'm saying. I'm like, your daughter wasn't 2 years old, and I get it as a parent. You don't want to put your kid with strangers, but goddamn, you literally made all of us wait 30 minutes to take off because you were standing there like a helpless fucking lion. And I'm like, bitch, sit down. Like,
be humble.
And then of course they sat him right next to me. I was like, God damn. Of course it would. But anyway, that was a part of
How was the weather in Florida?
Oh, it was beautiful. It didn't rain a single time.
It was raining the entire time here.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was cold here too.
Yeah.
But South Florida was only like, it was like 60 something degrees.
Yeah. The meteorologist called it a weather roller coaster because we were 70, 50, 60, or 50, 40, then like 90. It was 90 today.
We're about to be back in the 80s. I hate it.
Disgusting. Despicable.
I absolutely hate it. Well, I mean, I'm glad that I'm not glad I'm back. No.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm.
There are worse places to be.
True. I was just happy that I got a chance to see my family, my friends, and just be around people that I love and that know me. Because it's not the same up here.
No.
When you're away from your family. But anyway, neither here nor there. Let's get on into the show. What were you telling me about Bad Bunny? Let's start there.
Benito.
Is that his real name?
Yeah.
Benito
Ocasio, maybe?
Okay.
That sounds right to me.
Cortez? Who had that on there?
Cortez.
AOC, BOC?
Yep. Did you see his 5-6 carpool karaoke episode?
No.
He's just such a little cutie.
Okay, this is not me trying to be like racist or anything like that. He speaks English, right?
He speaks English.
Okay.
Yeah. He's definitely he's fluent in Spanish, and
I was gonna say because a lot of his music is in. All his music is in Spanish.
Yeah. He speaks good enough English to get
by. Okay.
Yeah, he speaks more English than we do Spanish. I'll put it that way.
Okay, well he's better than us. All right, Bad Bunny,
good for him.
congratulations.
He's being sued by an ex-girlfriend for $40 million.
40, like 40?
$40 million.
Why is she suing him?
I guess when he was first coming up, first making music, she recorded a voice note saying his name, Bad Bunny.
Listen to this track, bitch.
Basically, she recorded her own "Listen to this track, bitch" for him, and he's used it in a couple songs.
On that beat. Oh.
And she's like, it's funny because you're a fucking millionaire now, so I would like you to run me my check.
But can you really get money for that?
Yes, absolutely yes, and I would do it too. If anyone has a recording of me and it's out somewhere making money, I will be fucking cashing in on that.
Yeah, I mean, I want you to give me money, but I don't know that I want you to give me. I don't think that it's worth $40 million.
But he's worth gajillions of dollars, and if you're streaming that song, he can use that however he wants, and it's his name, and it's so popular now.
Well, here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna get somebody else to re-record it, and then because even like remember when Beyonce and Lizzo took off these offensive words to particular populations of people, and it's gonna be the same situation. Or when Beyonce took off Khaleesi's sample, which technically wasn't even Khaleesi's because it was Pharrell's. But anyway, yeah, and now you're gonna screw yourself out, and he can just re-release everything.
I think he's only worth $43 million, so I don't know where they're getting this for.
Damn, you gonna take all the man's money?
All his damn money,
lady, you're rude.
But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know that that's his most popular. Like, it's not like a mustard on the beat hoe. It's not like a
if your metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Raindrop. Yeah, I don't think it's like that. But if I'm just thinking for myself personally, if I knew that I had contributed anything to someone who is now worth $40 million, I would be trying to cash in on that.
He's gonna have to have really good lawyers because they're gonna have to spin how that would have changed his success by just saying one thing. I mean, the lyrics of his music is enough. I'm assuming that she wants writing credit on those songs. You can't get writing credit.
She's on the song. You're
on the song, but that's not. They can literally take your voice off of that and so have somebody else re-record it, and the song will still be the same.
I don't know, man. That's what's the hard-hitting news.
That's weird. I mean, I would just give her like $2 million or $3 million.
A little $2 million.
Give
Keep her
$3
quiet.
million of the dollars.
Yeah.
Not 40.
What if he like treated her like shit and she's like, "I'm coming for you.
Take half, girl. Take half.
Take it all."
That's cool. Well, I'll tell you.
Well, now did you see all the shit about him dating Kendall Jenner? And I think it's a fucking joke and a lie and a farce.
Y'all.
But he was seen making out with Kendall Jenner
We
twice.
took a break and we still have to come back and hear about these fucking Jenner Kardashians. God
because get real. You think Bad Bunny's fucking dating Kendall Jenner? That's a joke. There's no way. That's got Kris Jenner written all fucking over
That's
it.
probably why he's getting sued.
Stay away from that fucking family. See what happens?
Stay away from that family.
Anyway, we're done with them now.
What were you talking about? Tell me about the Porsche owner or...
I know that we come on this podcast a lot and say things like, I don't know, men are trash.
I don't say that.
And I'm not saying that y'all are all trash. I'm just saying there's a couple out here who are really not doing y'all justice. And one is the fucking CEO of Porsche.
Oh God, what did he do?
This man, I have it. Also, his name is Wolfgang, which I always think is a joke. But
Wolfgang Puck.
There's only one Wolfgang.
Very true.
It's Puck.
And it's a restaurant.
This man, he's one of the executives of Porsche, Wolfgang Porsche.
Okay.
Is divorcing his wife because she has this dementia-like illness. And he was like, I didn't sign up for all that.
You're going to hell, sir.
I'm just thinking, what happened to in sickness and in health?
See, and men, I be trying. If anybody tries to like take up for y'all, it's me on this podcast. She be saying y'all ain't shit. But when you do stuff like this, God damn. What sickness and in health? He's just like, nah, I didn't sign up for the sickness part. Like,
she's unable to move without assistance, requires round-the-clock care from daughter and housekeepers. There's drastic changes to her personality. And, yeah.
And if the shoe was on the other foot and he had a dementia-like illness, she would be right there by his side.
He just looks like
a piece of shit.
He just has the look. That is so
I want to
shitty.
know what's in their marriage agreement. And this is why vows are so important. If that person stands up in front of your family and God and does not repeat the in sickness and health part, because that's a verbal contract, they ain't shit.
And this is why prenups are so important.
They are. They really are. I don't care how much money you have. Prenups are important. They protect you and your spouse.
Also, sir, you're 80 years old. What the fuck are you going to do? Divorce your wife and then get what? Bring a little 23-year-old on who's just going to wait for you to die out and then take all your shit. Your kids are going to hate you.
You could have wrote that into your vows. Like, if you get sick, I get to go bang a 23-year-old. I mean, that's very easy. And you're the owner of Porsche or an executive, so you make a crap ton of money, so it's not about the money.
And I guess, yes, grand scheme of things, like she's 79, or he's 79, she's 74. They've only been married since like 2019. I think they've been in cahoots since 2007.
Oh, so this ain't somebody.
It's not like a lifelong thing, but come on.
That's ouch. That's horrible.
That's real shitty, sir. At least, I mean, you're loaded. Just go.
Damn.
She can't move on her own. She's got all these personality changes. Just go pay for her to have like
seriously
care somewhere.
Like to put her in a memory care center or something.
Damn.
Or an assisted living, or that's fucked up.
But remember, I don't know if you remember me telling you, I had a patient in ARU once a long time ago, and him and his fiance at the time, they were both widowed. Them and their spouses were a group of friends. Mm-hmm. The two spouses died. They got together.
I think I remember.
They were engaged or like married for a couple years, and then he had like this non-traumatic TBI. Mm-hmm. Non-traumatic TBI? That's what it's called, happens. Even though it's TBI. Yeah. And she was like very much like, I did not sign up for this shit. I want to be out. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, how shitty, dude.
Okay, here's the thing. Play devil's advocate. Being a caregiver to a person who completely changes who they are, not their fault, right? Involuntarily, it is very difficult to be a caregiver to someone who is sick, okay? Whether you got money, whether you don't have money. It is very difficult also, too, to go through that and see your spouse deteriorate right before your eyes. There are a lot of people who can't handle it, and I totally get that. But to divorce her, it's like, damn, sir, are you going to make some provisions for her to be able to still have care? Like, I still think that's your responsibility
as her
financially.
Husband, yeah.
Like, don't just divorce her and just leave her without anything. Like, that's fucked up.
No, if I have a prenup, it's going to be like, if you have a mind-altering event, the second you call me some fucked up shit, I'm out. Peace. No harm, no foul. I'm not going to sit here and be called names in my own house.
That's not them.
I don't care. I've done this shit too much. I'm not doing this again. I have to go in from 9 to 5 every day and get called crazy shit because these people have strokes. I'm not going to sit here and let it happen at home too.
Well, here's the thing. God forbid my spouse, ever got a mind-altering disease or disorder. I'm no longer working. Because I would not be able to handle going to a hospital or going to a facility, taking care of people when it's still at my house all day. I never get a break. I'll go crazy and smother you. So I'm not going to do that. I will stay and take care of you.
Remember how Kevin Hart was that care provider for the guy with the legs that didn't work?
From Malcolm in the Middle. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was what we would need.
Yeah.
It's just I just think, and
I don't want to be a 24-hour caregiver though.
No, absolutely not. I would not. The way my back's set up. Yeah. Absolutely not. People are living older and older, and you are as young as you feel, and you can do whatever you want at whatever age. But sir, you're 80 years old. Yeah. Come on.
I mean, when my dad got sick, my mom truly demonstrated the definition of in sickness and in health. And so my dad got to a point where very quickly, less than a year, where it wasn't even less than a year. It was literally within a week span of time, he went from being able to walk to couldn't sit up by himself, no balance, anything. It was that abrupt. And so for her to be able to, she's retired, and my dad was still working at the time. And so when that happened, she literally became his 24-hour caregiver. And her doing that, mind you, my mom is 5'2". My dad was 6'5". Damn. Okay, and he wasn't a huge guy. He was just tall and lanky, but
that is what we call a height difference.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't realize your mom was that short.
Oh, hell yeah. My mom's super short.
She's itty-bitty.
Short. Yeah. I mean, my sister, my sister that's above me, she's the tallest. She's 5'10".
So your mom was one of those tiny-ass girls who dates the tall-ass guys.
I mean, yeah. I only know that she dated my dad. I don't know who else she dated.
You don't need to share the love out there, okay? Tiny people need to marry tiny people.
Well, it's easier or it's more aesthetically pleasing for a short woman to date a tall man versus a tall woman to date a short man.
Y'all are just out there messing with the gene pool.
Yeah. I mean, well, we're all tall.
That's true.
So
thank God.
You know. Yeah, my older sister, she's the shortest. But so yeah, so my mom did make she made good on the promise that she made to my dad in her vows, which was to be there in sickness and in health.
Yeah, because it's a pinky promise.
That's very true. So how long were they together though?
16 years. They've been together since 2007. Damn. He's already moved in with his 59-year-old girlfriend.
Ooh. Well, she can't throw it back like that. What you gonna do with a 59-year-old?
I just refuse to believe this man is out here just dicking down these people like that. Enough to divorce your wife. Go set her up. Go get her some care. Like I said, once you have liver spots, I just refuse to believe that you are this horny. Sit down.
Wait a minute. He's 80 years old.
He is 79. And
he ain't dicking down nobody.
Come on. Unless he's got stem cells all up in his back.
He probably can barely get it up.
Jesus. Yeah.
That's horrible.
And she's 59. So was that a 20-year difference?
As we all know.
So she's probably got at least a knee replacement. She's good. She got a tune-up. She's going.
I was going to say 59-years got a lot of energy. They really do.
Yeah. So that's what's going on.
That's horrible.
Why do we know so much about this man's life? Who knows?
I don't know. What were you telling me about Mother Nature and how she's ripping and running through all of the United States?
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you saw the snow in LA, right?
Yes, I did.
LA had this. When's the last time it snowed in LA? No, they're in a desert, a literal desert.
Oh, that's true. But it's always cold there, right?
Yeah, because it's by the beach.
Yeah, I was gonna say by the equator.
So they get the.
Mm-hmm. I'm kidding.
Yep, that's exactly where it's at.
Just kidding.
Now they're having tornadoes, and then a tornado just ran through Mississippi, killing people.
Damn, that sucks.
What it smells like to me is end times. So I would get your things in order. Maybe divorce your demented wife that's been, holding you back for the last 16 years.
You like the old Baptist grandmas. Get your lives in order, saints. The Lord is soon to come.
It may be time. I feel like every couple of years people are like, this is it. End times?
Yeah, the Lord is soon to come. He is.
But that is real strange to me. I don't know.
That's weird. Listen, that's really, really weird. I'll tell you what else is weird. Social media. Social media is a crazy place, but it's also a great place where we can learn a lot of different things and look at great content. So, for example, I know y'all have probably been hearing about these congressional hearings that have been happening with the TikTok CEO. I don't remember his name, but whatever his name is, he's the CEO.
No one cares.
Cute little Singaporean man.
Yeah, he's got a great face.
Because he's definitely Singaporean and not Chinese.
From the Singapore.
Absolutely. He said that in his opening statement. And they keep asking him about Chinese communist country. And he's like, I'm Singaporean.
That's this narrative of this rhetoric of if we keep saying he's Chinese,
yes,
all people are going to hear is that he's Chinese and we've said that the Chinese are here to breach our data.
Okay, here's my ultimate question for everybody in Congress, the president, everybody. What is it that you think you have here in America that the Chinese actually want and don't already have? Because here's what I do know. We too are sitting here with cell phones, and those people with Samsungs as well, LGs, they're all made in China.
Amen.
So if they wanted our data, you realize they could already have it in the cameras and the clothes we wear.
Our phones would come just
furniture
loaded with the software.
That's what I'm saying. And you're worried about
the furniture
app. Like, I think that this is obviously bigger than the situation. So basically, the premise is that the government is trying to ban TikTok in the United States because they claim that China is trying to steal our data. Here's the thing. China don't want nothing from me. I cannot be an asset to China. So I know they don't want my personal data.
It sounds
they probably
like
already have
important people close to the government shouldn't have TikTok.
Exactly.
Which is fine with me.
But my thing is, you keep talking about China being this communist country, right? Here's the thing, America. So are you. If China is a communist country, I think you're the pot calling the kettle a sponge because, bitch, you're there.
And you're also trying to limit my internet access.
Thank you. If I'm paying my internet subscription, you shouldn't worry about what I'm doing on my phone. Here's the real issue. A lot of these congressmen and women currently have a lot of stock in Meta.
Which
and Meta is failing.
Facebook.
Okay, which is Facebook. And talk about privacy breaches. How many times has Facebook been breached because Mark Zuckerberg bitch ass don't know what he doing over there? And I find it very interesting how the CEO of TikTok was once an employee at Facebook, allegedly. Sounds like you're trying to get some revenge over here, Mark.
Did you see Twitter's now worth half of what Elon Musk bought it for?
Girl, he just lost.
Ran it right into the fucking ground.
White men, y'all better learn from Elon. Shut your mouth.
What is the one thing coming from China that even if someone, like, it was proven, it was super bad for you, or like it had microbes in it that were listening into all your conversations or could change your DNA, that you would still buy?
A cell phone. I mean, we got it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm trying to think, like, what's the thing that I would still get? It's got to be a cell
It's a cell phone.
Internet access.
Exactly. But who, okay, legit. Who are you that China wants?
A fucking nobody.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm just a number, just a name.
I think America, we got this, not we. The crazy people in America have this idea or this ideology that we're like main characters, and we're not. People, first of all, we tell our own business. We make all these movies about here's a secret chamber in the White House. Here's what America really does. China don't need nothing. We already keep giving them all of our information for free. I order stuff on Shein. They already got it.
And if they really wanted to make some shit happen, they'd use Shein. That goes into half the households in the nation.
And I shopped at the gate. That's all I'm saying, allegedly.
Listen, here's the thing about the gate.
I shop at the gate.
About the fence?
At the fence. I shop at the fence.
I'm saying, listen, in this economy, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Listen, half of everything that we own is made in China, Taiwan, Indonesia. It ain't made in the United States. So United States, I think y'all need to pipe down. Yeah. Pipe down.
And I just had to file my taxes. I made more, was taxed more, and I'm getting back less. So I'm not really a fan of the government right now.
Yeah, no. I'm like, they won't even give a man an opportunity to answer. They're just like, so if I use my Wi-Fi at my house and TikTok uses my Wi-Fi at my house, and does TikTok now have access to my Wi-Fi? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Chinese communists. What? Like, can we have an adult conversation
Here's
here?
the thing.
Like,
if this truly is, like, you know how the government will be like, well, we can't tell them exactly why it's bad, but we got to give them a reason.
Yeah.
You just got to tell me then, because I'm not going to fucking believe anything you're saying. And I'm just going to say you want to take away my rights as a TikTok user.
Because we're being too informed, and that's the problem.
So just tell me if there's some crazy thing that's happening.
No.
Just fucking tell me what it is.
China is not thinking about us. First of all, China and Russia, okay, are an alliance, okay? Not only are they an alliance, they are an alliance that legit just got South Africa.
That's all the vibranium.
To pledge alliance with them and
Y'all
cleared out
screwed.
$20 billion in debt. Here's what I do know. Black people have historically always been unified to a degree for certain things, right? I think you're about to see the unification of all black people here and abroad.
I will be making a Brexit.
All I'm saying is, God forbid we go to war. None of us here in the United States, we're not going to go against any South African or African, period.
I will be claiming a birthright in Nigeria.
And I hope they feel the same way about us.
I hope they say, come over here.
I hope it's reciprocal, please, because we don't like these people either. I'm just saying. But I
Did
think,
you ever watch the movie Josie and the Pussycats with Rosario Dawson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah,
great.
Do I remember stuff from it? Probably not.
This is all I need you to remember.
Okay.
Do you remember how they were subliminal messaging, like
Yes.
in the music? Okay. Do you remember how all these kids were putting on these earphones, like they looked like pussycat doll cat ears, and then when they would hear it, it was like this huge subliminal messaging, and they were like brainwashed.
Yeah.
Like if that was happening with TikTok, I'd be like, okay, maybe I'll delete it.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it's not. But what if it was? You know?
I think all social media at some point is brainwashing all of us because of how addicting it is. Because it takes us away from the reality, and it has literally morphed the way that we as a society, no matter what country, what continent you're on, it has reshaped the way we communicate with each other. We've lost the art of communication where everything is through our phones. You literally have a mini computer in your phone.
It is silly the way I'll believe anything on TikTok.
Well, because if you say anything with confidence, you're gonna.
I'm like, oh, they gotta know what they're talking about.
This is how half of us get through the medical field. I mean,
truly,
if
you just say it with your
patients,
chest.
you go to a patient, you just like, listen, Mr. Johnson, let me explain something to you. I've been doing this for a very long time. It could be 2 years. You don't know. You're not gonna check.
That's all you gotta say.
And I can just tell you, listen, if you don't get out of this bed, you're gonna die. And Mr. Johnson is like, you know what? You said that with such confidence. I don't want to die. I'm going to get up and walk. Thank you. It's manipulation. That's all it is. It's the art of manipulation.
He's like, I'm in here for a migraine. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
And then too, like I did see this this Nielsen report that came out allegedly. I'll just say allegedly. It came out and said that for the first time, that radio has actually beat out TV among 18 to 49-year-olds. And I think that's even more amazing because nobody's watching TV like that anymore. Like everybody's streaming stuff. And where are you streaming it? Through your phone.
Who has cable still? Like I want to know percentage
Men
wise.
who want ESPN.
That's true. But even now you can pay for packages. You can pay for all the streaming. Like who, my mom has cable.
My mom does not. She got rid of her cable.
Yeah, I want to know percentage-wise how many people are still watching cable TV.
I think
not on like Hulu or streaming platform.
Right. I think it's very minimal. Because
because
if you look at it, there are more commercials about, cable TV versus like Hulu and Netflix. I have not seen a commercial for Hulu and Netflix in a minute.
Oh God, sorry. Woo! They don't have to advertise.
They don't have to. Right.
Let's see.
According to Google,
not TikTok.
Yeah. Because we don't give out misinformation around here.
Like 40%, according to a study.
That 40% of people still have cable?
Yeah, 40% of people who responded. 40% of American households still have cable service. That's more than I thought.
Okay, of that 40%, how many of them are actually watching TV versus just paying for a subscription because they can't remember the password?
Exactly.
It's like paying for a gym membership.
Or because you pay for it for so long you forget. Or you pay for it for like you want the news and sports games.
Or you got your year package.
You're like, oh, the Olympics is this year. Gotta watch it.
Exactly. And you get the DVR and you pay a certain payment for a year, and then after that year, you don't renew it.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 households pay for cable TV.
I don't believe that.
That's what this says.
I don't believe that.
I just don't. Who the fuck?
Boomers still got cable.
In July of 2020, 8% of people planned on canceling their cable.
I believe it. Well, but you know what I think too? People are going back to cable though because these subscription apps are now
getting more and more
too
expensive.
many. You got Paramount Plus, BET Plus, you got Amazon Prime, then you got ABC, Fox, then you got Netflix and Hulu and Roku and Yobu. It's too much.
Well,
it's too much.
Well, then half the shit I want to watch, I buy the streaming app, and it's like, oh, the one thing you wanted to watch is actually just on our cable channel.
Exactly, Philo.
So stupid.
They try to get you to.
I have. Why the fuck am I paying for Peacock every month? I watched one thing on Peacock.
Yeah, I just watched that one movie.
Yeah, I still have Peacock, and I just forget to cancel it. I think I have Showtime,
Disney
Peacock,
Plus,
Paramount Plus.
HBO
We've got
Max.
the Hulu, the Netflix, the HBO,
and then you end up paying
Disney
for cable.
Plus. Yeah, I'm basically paying for cable. Stupid. Yeah. You know what? This is dumb.
Go back to cable.
I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna join the 2 of 3 households in America that pay for cable.
Exactly. Well, what were you talking about? Social media being banned in Utah?
So okay, Utah is now the first U.S. state that has banned social media use for children under the age of 18 without parental, what's the word? Consent. Thank you.
I think
shouldn't you? I thought you used to have, and I'm wondering if it's like, do you remember to sign up for Facebook when it first came out and MySpace would be like, are you over the age of 18?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit. I'm wondering if it's just going to be like that. Of course you say yes.
Well, I mean, I wish that Facebook would have never moved from like, if you had to have a college email.
Oh my God. How long ago was that?
That was when it first started.
Jesus.
I was in college.
The Facebook?
Yeah, before our parents got on there.
Yeah. Isn't it weird how that platform has just completely changed? Mm-hmm. It went from like basically like a college dating app almost.
I think it was just like a virtual yearbook.
Yeah, like a college connection app.
Education connection.
To this like dog video, baby photo,
nothing
class
but
reunion, nothing but ads.
Trolls.
Like
Internet
MAGA
thugs.
ass. Yeah.
World Star videos, people getting shot, killed, and
prayer train.
Yeah, it's been.
What are those leggings that people LuLaRoe? What are they called?
Lululemons?
No. Anyway,
I think we need to go back to MySpace. MySpace was very safe.
I love a MySpace bulletin. I was finding out so much shit on that.
I don't know where Tom is, but Tom, you need to come back and rescue us all because this shit here that they're doing is horrible.
I loved a MySpace quiz that you'd post on a bulletin.
We were all coders.
PC for PC. I was a coder.
Yeah, you change your background. I mean, it took you a couple of hours just to change your background.
What a simple time.
Yeah,
you'd have to do it quick because then your parents would come home and had to exit out real quick.
Make beats and stuff. It was beautiful.
Well, everything comes back. Maybe it'll come back.
I mean, depending on if they try to ban TikTok in the United States, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to ban it because, first of all, the United States we're known for cutting corners, okay, in every sense of the word. And you're never going to be able to get rid of TikTok because, first of all,
Did you say TikTok?
I did because I was stuttered. You weren't supposed to catch that. But
How could I not?
you fucking bitch. I think it's not fair because you have a lot of people. First of all, there's over 150 million Americans that have TikTok. And I think
God damn.
you have a lot of people who make a living, like full-time living on TikTok.
I know.
That you cannot make on Instagram. Because there are a lot of people on TikTok who have millions of followers on TikTok, but don't have that many on Instagram.
What is Alex Earl going to do?
Who was Alex Earl?
That little blonde girl making $30 million a post.
Okay, well, fuck her. She needs to share. God damn it. That's
I know.
crazy,
People are making
though.
a shit ton of money on TikTok, though.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you who else is making money on TikTok. Well, probably not really, but who's taking a stand? Who else is taking a stand? Selena Gomez. What were we talking about? Selena Gomez.
That was a hell of a segue.
That was a horrible segue, but we got
right.
it. We got it there.
We already went over all the Justin Bieber, Selena, Haley.
Yes, we're not
drama.
recapping
We're not
that.
recapping,
No.
but Selena finally took to Instagram because it's been real quiet over there.
Yeah.
She finally took to Instagram the other day to address the drama. Mm-hmm. And don't worry, I'll read you what she said. But it's just the way that like everyone thinks they deserve information from celebrities, or like they think they can speak on behalf of celebrities and do this crazy shit, which like whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
The world's crazy. Anyway, Selena Gomez just put literally like black screen on Instagram stories, white text. Haley Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity. This isn't what I stand for. No one should have to experience hate or bullying. I've always advocated for kindness and really want this all to stop. No, you don't.
Who's your PR?
This is 100% Selena, you have to say something. Or it was Haley being like, hey girl, actually people are trying to fucking kill me and I'm really scared.
Here's the thing. When Carrie Hilson made comments about Beyonce saying that allegedly she needs to go sit down and have some babies, Beyonce never came and rescued Carrie Hilson from the canceling. She was like, let that bitch drown. Okay? Selena, you need to take a page out of Beyonce's book. Let her drown. This girl has drug you through the mud. Act like the bitch don't even exist. I wouldn't even say anything to your fans. This is what your fans are here for. They're here to avenge you. Let them do it because you're not going to do it.
The shady bitch in me just loves how half-assed it was. She was like, yeah.
She reached out to me. No, I want to see the text messages. That's what you should have did.
She's like,
you should have screenshot the text messages from Haley Bieber or recorded the conversation, posted them, and been like, leave this bitch alone. That's what the caption
it's
should have
giving
been.
Justin slid back into your DMs and was like, hey, Haley's really upset about everything going on. If you could please ask everyone to stop threatening to
doubt it
kill
was
her.
him. He don't care about her. He closed the door on her when she was trying to get
He just wanted to talk to her.
I think it was Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner.
Oh, we always have to talk about Kris Jenner. It
I'm
always
just
comes
saying.
back to Kris Jenner.
I'm just saying her friend, her best friend is Kylie Jenner and
Also,
Kendall.
y'all stop threatening to fucking kill people you don't know.
That's horrible. That
It's
should never
real
be that.
weird. Real weird.
It's one thing to point out the similarities and the fact that Haley Bieber is a weirdo by following everything Selena does, but it's another thing to threaten the life of someone that you have no access to and that you do not know.
Yeah.
You're fucking sick in the
Didn't
head.
she just throw a blood clot a couple months ago? Give her a break. She ain't right.
I don't care if she robbed a bank with a bunch of, orphan kids. Stop threatening to kill
We're
people.
not saying she did that.
No.
But if she
no,
did.
definitely not. Stop threatening to kill people. Just stop doing that shit. Because that makes you super fucking weird.
But 2 thumbs up for a shady, half-hearted Instagram press release.
She should have just said to all my fans, leave that bitch alone.
She should have just said, leave that bitch alone.
Selena Gomez, I need to work in PR. I need to be somebody's PR because y'all not giving what needs to be have given. That was my chair. I didn't
Okay.
my words got mixed. Whatever. I was on vacation. Leave me alone. Anyway,
You should have just sent out, y'all know what she did. Period.
I know what you did last summer.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you something amazing that somebody did, specifically in Minnesota. The Minnesota governor, Tim Walz, he actually signed a law that guarantees free breakfast and lunch for all students in the state, regardless of how much money their parents make, which I think is
how it
absolutely
should
amazing.
be.
I'm like, why is this not the norm?
You know what? There is nothing that like shows your ass like whether or not you get free and reduced lunch.
Did you get free and reduced lunch? No, because your mom's a teacher.
I went to private school.
Oh, Bougie.
There was no free and reduced lunch. Everyone had to fucking pay.
We started off in private school, but then we hated it. My mom took us out. We only lasted like 2 days.
But here's the thing, even in private, so the big thing is like, you know whose family does and doesn't have money by their what you fucking do for lunch, right?
That's true.
Great equalizer. Not equalizer. Great shower. You know what I mean?
Divider.
Thank you.
You're
The
welcome.
great divider. Every day, the options at my school were...
Is this middle school, elementary,
This
or
is
high?
like elementary to middle school. You could say brought, buy, or charge. Like you brought your lunch, you're buying from the cafeteria, and you had to either had money or you prepaid, or you had to charge it onto your account because you didn't have money to pay for lunch that day. What the fuck do you think I had to say every day?
Charge.
Charge.
Yeah.
Charge. Child's a charge bitch. And then eventually they'd have to be like, hey, you can't charge anymore until you pay off your old charges. I was like, my mom doesn't fucking send me with money for lunch.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, for as long as I can remember, my dad used to always put out the morning when because he left much earlier than we did for school because he had to be to work super early in the morning. And so he would, starting in elementary school, I think our lunch was like $1. And so he would put out $4 bills and we would all take our dollar. And then in middle school, I think it was like $1.35.
Damn.
And then in high school, I think he would give us like $3 each. And then he started to give us like just bulk money in the beginning of the week. And he's like, bitch, if you eat it all, you eat it all. Don't come to me for shit else. But yeah, I never got free and reduced lunch. I always had to pay. And I'm like, you trusted an elementary schooler with $1? And I used to just go up and be like, give me your money, bitch, because you ain't on free or reduced lunch. So I had to give him my $1.
That's crazy.
But we got the same food, didn't we?
Yeah, some people had to pay for it and some people
That's
didn't.
fucked up.
Which is also fucked up because just because you don't qualify for free and reduced doesn't mean that your family has money to, you know what I mean?
Well, okay, devil's advocate. So parents go from paying hundreds and even thousands of dollars per month for daycare. I don't think $1 a day is bad.
Unless they were staying at home.
That's true. Unless you, but I do think that the food should be free because there are a lot of kids in this world, even too for. I remember even
Also,
your mom
we're playing the lottery, bitch. Like, doesn't
That's
that go to
true.
the schools?
It's
I'm paying
supposed to.
taxes. Pay for my kids to fucking have lunch.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that. I knew it was a thing, but because when COVID hit and schools were canceled and everybody went virtual, they were just like, well, what are we going to do about the kids who actually don't get a meal every day?
Oh, that was the biggest thing. And then at that point, I think they were just like, whatever kids come, they can have the lunch because we can't. It's such a weird situation.
Yeah.
It's so hard to be like, do you get free and reduced or do you
Right.
not? Everyone's parents were getting layoffs. They were just like,
And we as a country throw away so much food. We waste so much food. And it's like you and McDonald's has to throw away and trash a lot of their shit because they're like, well, we can't go give it to the homeless because then the homeless could say, oh, I got a stomach infection from McDonald's and then sue you and shit. So you can't even be a good Samaritan. And
you can't even be a good person anymore.
this is why I kept my eyes closed when they asked for a medical professional on the damn plane. I was like, fuck no. I'm only a physical therapist. I can't help you.
I think that schools should give free lunch.
Absolutely.
Why
Absolutely.
not?
That should be a separate budget. Like that shouldn't even equate into your actual.
Because school is supposed to be your safe place where you can go and you know you're okay for 8 hours. You're gonna get fed. It's a safe spot, minus the mass shootings.
Oh, and another thing with this TikTok thing. I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's okay.
Congress, y'all got y'all priorities fucked up. Flint still ain't got clean water. All these trains are derailing. Philadelphia now has to drink bottled water. Y'all owe us reparations, and you talking about a damn app. Get your fucking mind together. Go back to what you were saying. I'm sorry.
I don't even know. That's the nature of my disorder. Don't even know what the
School
fuck I was talking
lunches
about.
should be free.
Love school lunch should be free. They should be free.
I like how you just like reset. It was hilarious.
They should be free.
Should.
Or you should have a community garden, or you should teach kids how to make their own fucking lunch.
Oh, no. Not Miss Michelle Obama took out our unhealthy snacks.
Well, she
now
did,
you're on her
and
side?
they're dead and fucking gone, so now we gotta make our own shit.
See, Michelle Obama saw the vision, and she was trying to help y'all fat asses in these damn schools, and you fucked around, was like,
Michelle
no.
Obama went to one school in fucking Louisiana and one in Texas.
She
and
was a
like,
catalyst for change.
No.
She can't go to every school
She
and
saw a
garden every
couple
garden.
chunky kids and was like, "Well, this will be my legacy." No, Michelle, you were the first lady with the bomb ass style and the great braids, and just be that. Be that.
No, she needed to bring the carrots and broccoli and stuff. I mean, we got Papa John's and Blimpie subs, but whatever, neither here nor there.
I will never forgive that woman.
I'm glad we had junk food. I'll tell you what else is dealing with our food. The FDA, did you hear about the fact that they recalled a particular brand, I think it was Kirkland, allegedly. They recalled frozen strawberries because of an outbreak of hepatitis A.
This may sound ignorant. It may be ignorant.
Okay.
I don't care. This is my
We're here to
podcast.
educate and inform with entertainment.
How the fuck do strawberries have hepatitis?
I don't know.
I thought that was a blood thing.
Yeah, okay.
Where does it come from?
So there's a couple theories via TikTok, right? This is not...
See, and where would we be without the TikTok?
This is what I'm saying. And this is probably propaganda, misinformation. Who knows? But I've heard some people saying that the people who work in the fields, right, because they have limited bathroom breaks and access to, like, you know, bathrooms and stuff like that, they just go on the fruit and go in the soil and stuff. But I'm like, shouldn't the soil kill some of that stuff? The pH in there? I don't know. And then they're not washing their hands when they pick the strawberries.
I never even fucking thought of that.
Because you know, strawberries, I think strawberries do get washed down with like water, but maybe they don't. Maybe they go straight in the bag. I don't know.
I lived such a blessed life that I didn't even think of the motherfuckers picking these berries.
Yeah.
And the conditions in which they do.
Exactly. And the lack of resources.
I have to start a community garden. I will only be eating the food that I grow.
Your ass ain't about to be outside in your backyard.
I cannot believe that's why this is happening.
I'm not saying
if that is why this is happening.
This is all alleged. I'm just assuming. I'm making an assumption via a TikTok I saw.
Well, hold on.
Because I don't even understand how you get salmonella in peanut butter. How do you get salmonella in baby food? That makes no sense.
It was Kirkland signature. Damn, Costco, y'all fucked up.
Alleged. Oh, I'm drinking Kirkland water. We are not sponsored by them. But if you want us to sponsor, yeah.
I just need to know.
Hold the hepatitis A.
hold the hip.
Hold the hip A. The HIPAA.
Oh, and Trader Joe's and Aldi. Damn.
I heard that Trader Joe's owns Aldi, but I don't know how true that is.
Really? I didn't know that.
I think that's a lie. Everything is owned by everything. It's all the Rockefeller.
If I get hepatitis, I'm gonna be pissed.
Or BlackRock. Allegedly.
This is... I'm gonna have
but
to
have you bought strawberries?
No, I don't buy frozen fruit. Grosses me out.
Why does frozen fruit gross you out?
I can only eat it in smoothies. I don't know. You know how people...
But that's what you use it for.
You know how people were like, oh, let me put some frozen strawberries on my oatmeal and then I'll microwave it. And
Ew, no, you don't do that.
I can't do that.
No, you only use fresh strawberries for that. But smoothies, you use frozen fruit because it actually... That makes your ice.
Wow. Yeah, no. Huh. Interesting.
That's
All the food is, you know what? The more apocalyptic shit that comes out, the more zombie shit, and then the more the weather's changing and our food's getting recalled. I'm just like,
the Lord is soon to come.
Amen. If it's my time, it's my time. Where's that beautiful head of hair on the white horse? That's what I'm looking for.
Beyonce
my nan always said, when you hear your name, go.
Okay, I think people in the Appalachian Mountains would think different.
I know.
If you hear your name, no, you didn't.
I'm just telling you what she told me. She said, when you hear someone call your name and you're not in the Appalachian Mountains, go.
That seems scary. I don't know. That's some Lovecraft.
I can't get any worse than here, so.
Stop. If you don't stop. I cannot. I do want to talk about real quick this little thing that's going on. I don't know if y'all are aware, because of course TikTok is very informative with safety and whatnot, unless they're stealing our information. But so there's been an increased number of home invasions, specifically from pretenders that are making it seem like they're door dashers, and they're coming with actual bags of, like, you know, food, but there's no food in it, obviously. But there's usually like a lady that comes to your door that's like, oh, this is DoorDash, and then they wait for you to open the door, and then there's men that are around your house that, you know, will swarm into your house and rob you. Also, too, I did see a video earlier in the week where this guy legit had on a FedEx shirt, and he pretended like he was delivering a package, and of course the people opened the door, and him and another buddy came in and tied these fucking people up.
Okay, here's my thing. In the year of our Lord 2023, who the hell is opening their door for package? No, leave that shit on the doorstep. Leave it on the bench. Everyone knows that. Everyone chooses the DoorDash option. Leave it at the door. Everyone knows the FedEx guy comes, drops it, and gets the fuck out of there. Unless you know him, and then he wouldn't be robbing you.
Yeah, if they wait around, that's definitely
weird.
Telltale. Especially if they don't have the little thing that makes it seem like they're trying to have.
Like, when's the last time you met the FedEx guy at the door?
Never.
When
When I got my flooring before I did my floor.
But that was huge, and you could see that.
It's very true.
But I'm like...
Well, I always have my gun on my hip when I answer the door anyway. Because I will let you... If you showed up at my house unannounced, your ass gonna sit right outside.
Me?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, I just want to stop by.
Ain't no such thing.
I'm going to get a got.
No, you ain't gonna get nothing. You're gonna get ignored. I'm gonna talk to you through my security camera. Hey, what you doing over here? You didn't call?
Well, see, I agree. Which is why when people, and remember I had that huge leak at the house the other day and they were ringing on my doorbell trying to tell me that there was a leak. I'm not answering the fucking door.
No.
Me, a single woman, so petite, you could pick me up and fucking throw me across the room. No.
Okay, Glorilla. I'm thick as fuck.
No, but I'm just like, I don't know, dude. And maybe I'm weird. I don't know.
You're white safety. I don't answer the door for anybody.
I usually do have white safety, but I'm not. The DoorDash people can leave my shit at the fucking door. I'll get it when I get it. I don't like opening the door for strangers at all. I don't fuck with that at all.
I don't like opening the door for people I know either. If you have not called and I have not said yes, don't pop up at my house. Because I'm telling you, you're going to sit right outside.
I watch you right through my doorbell camera and I hear what you have to say. I do not even talk and I will let you walk away.
I will have my music on and somebody knock on the door or whatever, ring my doorbell, and I'll be like, who is that? No. I'm going to turn my music right back on. I'm not going to pretend I'm silent for you.
I've seen crazy shit.
No, you're going to get a bullet in your ass. Anyway, so y'all stay aware and alert of these scams. People are going crazy, man. Oh, these are the end times. Anyway, do you want to talk about this? Or you want to go right into what we're watching in this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you watching?
What haven't I watched? We were on a break, which means I had time to do things. Controversial.
Ooh.
Jonathan Majors.
No comment.
No comment. Okay. If anyone has seen Creed 3, which I did see.
I want to see it.
And I liked. Jonathan Majors is yoked. He's fucking... Both of those men are...
I was going to say, it's the camera angles.
It's got to be, but also they're just like the way that they fight, and they make him a villain in that movie. So he's just like the scarier one. It was good though. I loved Michael B. Jordan and Tessa Thompson's relationship in this movie
because they just need to get married. Their real life.
Fucking chemistry is perfect, and their parents, and it's more. This was a good movie. If you liked Creed, go watch it. But Jonathan Majors, just got. I'm just going to call him Jonathan Atwood. It's not fucking name.
Definitely not him.
Not him. No. Jonathan Majors just got arrested for allegedly assaulting his quote unquote girlfriend in a cab.
His white girlfriend.
I would just like to say, because I know there's a lot of people saying like, as soon as someone starts making it, no, their girlfriend. If that man even looked at me wrong, I'd call the police at this point. He's fucking huge.
You're perpetuating a stereotype. That black beautiful man who hugs other men would never hurt anyone.
You can go one episode ago. I love that man. I stand with
Jonathan Majors. No,
I love that man. He's beautiful and attractive and a great actor and was the fucking lead of one of my favorite shows, Lovecraft Country.
He hugs men. He's not.
No, dangerous. I'm just saying. And hey, on this podcast, what we're never going to do is blame someone. We're not going to be judge, jury, executioner. I think we're going to let the evidence fall where it may. I'm just saying,
Atticus wouldn't hurt anybody.
Personally, if he even just fucking came in me I would be like, police immediately.
I think I'd be turned on.
Probably, but I'd be like, he is.
Be turned on.
The shit I saw in Creed 3, I was like, God damn.
I'd be like, choke me a little harder. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. He didn't do it.
He didn't do it. I mean, supposedly she was looking at his phone. I don't know.
I just think, what did Denzel tell Will Smith? Anytime you're on your way to the top, the devil works hard. Or something like that. Paraphrasing what he said. But,
and that's what it feels like. But also, I don't know. I'm not a victim blamer, but I do love that man.
I just need all celebrities in this moment in time to understand and study the Amber Heard trial. To know what you're dealing with and the potential of you dealing with that, and just to bag back. That's it.
I just need everyone who's famous to realize that you cannot act like a normal person would act.
When you become famous, just break up with everybody you with. Don't take them with you.
You need to pull a Lori Harvey and only have PR relationships. Yes. That's all that the public sees is you in this relationship that you project, that you want them to see. You hide all your relationships so you can do whatever the fuck you want and no one knows about it.
Be like Beyonce and Jay-Z and don't claim each other even after you're married. Just keep it to yourself.
Keep them guessing.
Yeah, keep them guessing. Absolutely.
But yeah, Creed 3 was great.
That's awesome. What else did you see?
Saw the 4th John Wick, the new one.
Ooh, Lance Reddick died. Who's the black man?
Come on,
at the concierge. Sad. Oh, horrible. Because he's such a wonderful guy.
Everyone in that movie. This one was really good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
It's got the action. It's got the comedy.
Does he ever sleep? Because I feel like Keanu Reeves hasn't slept since the first John Wick.
Did I see him sleep in
since they killed his fucking dog?
One. I can't recall him sleeping.
They never let this man rest.
You know, and I had the same feeling. I was watching The Night Agent, and Peter.
Yeah.
I was like,
Peter
when does this
Sutherland.
motherfucker sleep?
He does.
Never
Well, he
sleeps.
slept a couple times.
He slept a couple times, but I was just thinking, God, he never sleeps.
At least he gets coffee.
That's true.
I have not seen
He
John
always
Wick.
looks like shit.
Yeah, John Wick has not drank a cup of coffee.
Pure
yet.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
John Wick just needs a gun and adrenaline.
He went to sleep, woke up, his dog was dead. God damn.
But it was really good.
That's good.
I liked it a lot.
Cool beans.
And then The Night Agent on Netflix.
Oh, I've been watching that too. What episode are you on?
I'm on 7.
I'm on 3.
Okay.
Don't ruin it for me.
The Night Agent, if you guys are into
suspense,
kind of like action, government,
it's really
espionage, spies,
lies, sex, drugs, rock
cute
and
little
roll.
white boys with chips on their shoulder and daddy issues, this is the show for you. It's also a good one to like yell at the TV because, of course, the main girl's a dummy.
Yo,
Everything she does, I'm like, hey, stupid, quit doing that.
I find myself yelling at people more and more in movies, and not just because I'm black, but just because the characters are being stupider and stupider. Here's the thing. If somebody is trying to kill you in a movie, stop asking questions. If somebody says, run, bitch, where are we going? Ha, ha.
Just run.
Fucking run.
Also, just hide. Stop looking
Jesus.
through windows and stop doing all this shit. Just go fucking get in a corner and hide.
Y'all, a lot of y'all will not survive the apocalypse.
A lot of y'all want to talk.
Jesus.
It's time for action, not time for talking.
And no damn questions, stupid bitches.
What are you watching?
I am watching The Night Agent, of course. I'm on episode 3. I also I binged in a day the movie The Swarm on Amazon.
Ooh, Damson.
With Dominique Fishback. I believe she did such a great job. I believe she's crazy in real life.
Yo, I couldn't even finish episode 2 because I was like, this bitch gave me anxiety. She's crazy.
Her mannerisms in this movie, this very much so staring off into outer space. I'm sorry, Dominique. I'm quite sure you're a very nice girl. You played that too real, and
There's
I don't know
something
who
ain't right.
Yeah, you've done that before in real life. You can't convince me otherwise. But Dominique Fishback kills literally in this movie. It's a 7 episode series. And it was written and produced by Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, and also Malia Obama, the Obama's oldest daughter. She makes her writing debut, so she
cool.
helps write the episodes and stuff.
And
but
this show is wacky.
it's crazy. But it's really good. Chloe Bailey's in it. She actually
Getting
does
her
a really
back blown out.
The
First
thing
5 minutes of the show.
Here's the thing. That sex scene was not even that big of a deal. You can't even see her face.
You can't. And why all
Her
these
ass is
men
just
on
tooted
social media like, oh, she shouldn't have done that. Her career's over. She shouldn't have presented herself in that way. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up.
It's no different from Issa Rae's sex scenes. It's no different from Yvonne Orji's
Guess
sex
what?
scenes.
Your nasty ass is still watching it, and you're still gonna watch anything
Or
she's in because
Lala
she's hot
showing
as
her
shit.
tatas. Like, it's no different from, it's a regular sex scene. It's not anything
I just
graphic.
hate all these men being like, oh, you shouldn't lower yourself and fuck off.
Listen, Halle Berry fucked Tommy Lee, whatever his name. Not Tommy Lee. What's the man's name? He was married to Angelina Jolie. Either way.
Tommy Lee Jones?
No, was it Tommy Lee Jones?
That was married to Angelina Jolie?
That was in Monsters Ball. She won an Oscar. That's all I'm saying. That sex scene was actually really funny.
Okay.
I just want you to make me feel good. I was like, Hallie, whoa, you're doing too much.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob.
I'll always mix them up.
Me too.
Because what the fuck kind of name is Billy Bob? Come
All
on.
because Puff Daddy was in jail. God damn. Anyway, neither here nor there. But The Swarm was actually really good if y'all like suspense and stuff. It definitely takes you on a roller coaster. And the sad part is there are a good number of people that are out there that do the very thing that Dominique Fishback's character does in this movie.
I just
Or in this
cannot
series.
imagine loving someone I do not know with that much intensity.
That's dangerous. Like, social media obsessions are dangerous.
Probably if you made that like a constructive energy, CEO.
But the thing is, you think you have a relationship with a famous person. Like, okay, we all know Beyonce is one of the biggest names, one of the biggest entertainers out there, international, global superstar. For people to be like, I know Beyonce wrote this song for me specifically. She knows me. No, she doesn't.
Something ain't right.
And you really believe that she knows you. Like, social media has ruined everything. Because I mean, people used to cry over Michael Jackson and shit like that. I'm quite sure he got stalked too, but that's dangerous. Y'all need to go out and make friends. Like, I mean, the girl was like, who's your favorite artist? Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
Crazy.
But anyway, it was a really good series. That's all I'm saying. It was a really good series. Anyway, anything else you need to talk about before we get out of here? No.
I don't think I got anything.
Me neither. Well, y'all have a great week. And
oh shit! I just fucking tweaked my back. God damn it! Ah.
You. Okay. Normally, I don't like to keep people when they're down, but I'm keeping that in.
What happened?
I'm gonna watch this back. You barely moved.
Thank you. I know. I fucking know.
You were like, ha. Melissa, you sound like a 90-year-old. Help me.
I need a chiropractor.
This is why I went to go get my booty rubbed on and my SI joint.
For the love of Pete. Okay.
Let's get out of here. All right, y'all remember to spread love.
Spread light.
And don't forget
to laugh your flipping faces off, ladies and gentlemen. Ow!
You and Jerry was like,
It was right in the middle of my spine,
you just sound like a old ass man. Like, what the fuck happened? Oh my god, that was so funny. I'll leave it at it, just by the way. Hey, did you guys enjoy this episode? If so, don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, including
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at the Face Off Pod. New episodes are released every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.